Welcome to Atom Books, your complete business management and accounting solution. In this demo, I will walk you through how Atom Books makes it simple to manage customers, vendors, sales, purchases and more, all in one place. Getting started with Atom Accounting is quick and simple. Just enter your basic details, your name, email address, and mobile number, into the sign-up form. Once you've filled that in, you'll receive a one-time password on your mobile. Enter the OTP to verify your account, and within seconds, you'll be logged into your personalized. When you log in for the very first time, your dashboard will be empty because no companies have been added yet. To start using Atom Accounting, you'll need to create your first company profile. Click on the Add Company button, and you'll see a simple form. Here, enter all the required details about your business, such as the company name, address, GSTIN, SIN, and any other legal or registration numbers. For address details, make sure you include the state, city, and PIN code accurately, as these will be important for tax and compliance purposes. When entering your GSTIN or SIN, double-check the format so that the information is valid and won't cause errors later on. Once everything is filled in correctly, click on Add Company, and your first company will be created instantly. You can now start managing your accounts, transactions, and reports under this profile, and add more companies later if needed. If you're someone who manages more than one business, Atom Books makes your life a whole lot easier. You can create multiple company profiles within the same account and switch between them effortlessly. No need to log in and out or manage separate accounts. To create a new company, simply click on your profile icon at the top right corner of the screen, and then select Create Company. This will open a form where, just like the first one, the process is exactly the same as adding your first company, but now, instead of replacing your existing setup, it's saved alongside it. Once done, you can easily switch between profiles from the same dashboard with just a single click. The real advantage here is flexibility. You can keep accounts, invoices, purchases, and reports completely separate for each business, but still manage them all from one dashboard. This saves you time, reduces the chances of mixing up data, and keeps your financial records clean and compliant. So whether you're running 2 businesses or 10, Atom Books gives you one simple platform to handle them all with ease. Now, let's dive into the sales module. Before we can start adding any sales, we first need to make sure we have customers in our system, because every sale must be linked to a customer profile. This helps keep all your transactions organized and ensures your reports are accurate. So, let's begin by adding our very first customer. Creating a customer profile in Atom Books is quick and straightforward. Simply fill in the customer's name, contact details, and company information as per their GST records and other official documents. Next, add their complete address, including state, city, and PIN code, so that invoices and compliance documents are generated correctly. You can also add relevant documents of the same for verification purpose. You can also add any contact person for that customer who is supposed to act as an intermediate between you and the customer. If you'd like, you can also add any remarks or special notes about the customer, for example, preferred payment terms, delivery instructions, or any internal notes your team should know about. Once everything is entered, click on Add Customer, and the new profile will be saved instantly. You can view your full customer list anytime, and if you click on a particular customer, you'll see all the details you've added. From here, you can update, correct, or expand the information at any time, keeping your customer database complete, up to date, and ready for when you create new sales. Next, let's look at how easy it is to create an invoice for any completed sale. Simply click on Create Invoice, and fill in the key details, such as the invoice number, invoice date, payment terms if any, due date, customer name, subject of the invoice, order number, and the sales ID. Then, add the list of items sold. For each item, you can enter the item name, rate, quantity, discount if applicable, and the GST rate. Atom Books will automatically calculate the amount for you. You can add as many items as needed, and even apply a tax or discount on the subtotal if required. One of the best features here is the live preview, As you fill in the details, the invoice template on the right updates in real time, so you can see exactly how it will look. Then add a customer note or terms and conditions if you want. Once you've completed all the details, just click Create Invoice to finalize it. And if you already have an invoice created outside the system, you can easily upload it here to keep your records complete. Once your customers and invoices are set up, you can move on to creating a sales entry. Simply click on Add Sales, and choose the customer for whom you want to create a sales receipt. This will automatically pre-fill all relevant customer information, like their name, email, phone number, GSTIN, and PAN. Next, set the status of the sales receipt as paid, partially paid, or pending, depending on the amount still due. You can either select an existing quotation, which will instantly pre-fill all its items, or manually enter a quotation ID and add your own items with their details. Once the items are set, you can apply any discounts, TDS, customer notes, or relevant terms and conditions. Multiple invoices related to this sales receipt can also be attached for better record keeping. When ready, click Add Sales Entry, and the new sale will appear in your sales list. Clicking on any sale opens the detailed view, where you can also update the payment timeline. Simply click Update Timeline, enter the payment amount, remarks, and upload proof of payment. Once saved, the timeline is instantly updated, and you can even see the payment reflected in the donut chart above the timeline for a quick visual summary. Moving forward to the Purchase module, just like we created customers for the Sales module, here we need to create vendors for our purchases. To add a vendor, simply click on Add Vendor, and fill in the details, much like when creating a customer. Start with the primary contact name, then enter the company name, email address, phone, and mobile number. Next, provide document details such as the PAN, GST number, and upload any related files if needed. You can also add the opening balance with that vendor, set your agreed payment terms, and specify if the vendor is MSME registered or if TDS is applicable for them. Enter their complete address including state, city, PIN code and country. Then, add any alternate contact person details, and the bank account information for payments. If you have any internal notes or remarks about the vendor, such as preferred communication methods or special terms, you can add those here as well. Once everything is filled in, click on Add Vendor, and the vendor will be instantly added to your vendor list. From there, you can click on any vendor's name to open their details page, where you can view or update information at any time, ensuring your vendor records are always accurate and up to date. Once your vendors are set up, you can move on to creating a purchase. Click on Add Purchase, then select the vendor name. This will automatically pre-fill their details in the form, including name, email, mobile number, GSTIN, PAN, and more. Next, enter a purchase order number, either manually or by creating one and selecting it here. Do the same for the invoice number if applicable. Below, fill in the item details, just like we did earlier, including item name, rate, quantity, HSN code, any product level discount, and GST. The system will instantly calculate the total amount. You can also apply a discount or TDS on the subtotal if needed. Add any notes for the vendor, attach supporting documents like the invoice or purchase order receipt, and click Add Purchase to save it to your purchase list. Just like in sales, you can open any purchase to view or edit its details. From the Purchase Details page, you can also update the payment timeline by entering the amount, adding remarks, and uploading proof of payment. Once updated, the changes are reflected in both the timeline and the donut chart for easy tracking. Next, we have the Expense module, where you can record any company-related expenses, whether for reimbursement or for proper tracking in your accounts. To add a new expense, simply enter the expense title, choose the appropriate category, and select the date of the expense. Then, enter the total amount and upload proof, such as a bill or receipt, for reference. Once you click Add Expense, the entry is saved and you're redirected to the expense list, where you can review all recorded expenses at a glance. From the expense list, you can easily manage the status of each expense. After verifying the details, change the status from pending to either approved or rejected. If an expense is approved, a button will appear in the reimbursement column showing payment pending. You can update this to paid once reimbursement is completed. You also have the option to download the entire expense list, or any list in the system, in Excel format. This is useful if you need to share the data with an accounting intern or another team member who doesn't require full access to the platform but needs that section's data for reference. The exported file includes all the column names and data exactly as displayed in the list. Next is the document library, where you can view the total number of documents, how many were uploaded this month, the storage used, and the number of categories available. To add a new file, simply click Upload Document, which opens a dialog box. Here, enter the document title, choose a category, add any relevant tags, and upload the file in any supported format. Once uploaded, the document will appear in the list below with all its details, along with an option to download it whenever needed. Now we come to one of the very important parts of any accounting software, the ledger. At the top, you'll see two key KPIs: total receivables and total payables. Below that is the complete ledger of all sales and purchases recorded in the system, arranged in chronological order based on their timestamps. Just like the expense list, you can download the ledger as an Excel file and share it with any concerned person for reference or reporting. Finally, we come to one of the most awaited features and a true USP of our product, the Members module. Members are people who can operate the dashboard without the admin having to share their own login credentials. This allows different modules to be managed by multiple operators, increasing efficiency while maintaining security. To add a member, simply go to the Add Member section and fill in their details, such as name, username, password, and profile picture. Then click Add Member to activate their account. Here's where it gets even better. No matter how many companies you've onboarded into Atom Accounting, you can control exactly which company a member has access to. This means sensitive data stays secure, and each member only sees and works on the company you've assigned them. If a member's status is active and they log in, they must select Login as a member on the login page. The admin login, on the other hand, always requires OTP verification for added security. The benefits of this system are huge. It prevents credential sharing, limits access to sensitive data, enables role-based operations, and allows you to scale your team without compromising security. In short, it keeps your business both collaborative and secure.